Today, from Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, it's Week 12 of the NFL. EA Sports. It's the New England Patriots taking on the Indianapolis Colts.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 20. So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Stevenson. He can't get him down. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by the 1st overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
From the 21, here's a 2nd and 7. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Third and 8. Here's Goff. That'll be complete to Cook. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
The Colts send out their punter.
Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Patriots take over. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive.
Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out. Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll look to throw here.
He'll go underneath here to Stevenson.
He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play.
3rd and 5.
Douglas, the man in motion. On play action, they'll throw.
And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Great coverage there. Holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way. Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Clock running under a minute to go in a scoreless first quarter. On first down, it's gone.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
But you look at this Patriots defense. They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
Numbers don't tell you everything, but they do paint a pretty good picture. We're talking about 2 top 5 units going at each other. 1 in running the ball, 1 in stopping the run. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun myself.
Back to throw. Goff. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Dietrich Wise in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. To throw is Goff. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
That'll be a 43-yard punt, but a net of just 33 following a 10-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The drive starts with a carry by Stevenson.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. 2nd down and a yard. As they've got it as we resume action. Stevenson gets it again on 2nd down.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Douglas.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
Checking this down to Stevenson.
And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This from 54 yards away. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
Here's Goff. And this is Cook with a grab.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
They'll try the middle with Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Goff on 3rd down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd down, here's Goff.
That was short one to Gesicki.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Goff now to throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. And they're trying to line up quickly here. Goff urging them on.
Now a dump off here complete.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Now gone.
That's completed right side to Palmer.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 4th down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 53. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will tie us at 3-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Pats going to get one final possession in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Douglas, the man in motion. 2nd and 4.
He'll dump this down to Stevenson.
Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've reached halftime in a low-scoring affair, just a pair of field goals. 3-3 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Second half ready to roll. 2 field goals, the combined output in half number 1. Could be first touchdown wins.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
On second down, Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
But there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expects. Always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Goff's throw. 22. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Goff. Right back to Davis. It's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Cook up the gut. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. That's caught right side by Palmer. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. 3rd down. Here's a run by Cook. But he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully, that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. Goff now looking to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll try and run for this with Moss. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They'll run for it. Cook. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Moss. Just short at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Cook is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. Well, I think we both got to thinking the team that scores the first TD may be the one to win this football game, and here we go. Our first touchdown, and it comes in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, and it's a testament that both of these defenses were able to hold the line this long, but now on the other side of the field, they've got to be thinking if they got it done, we should be able to punch one in ourselves.
Matt Gay on for the extra point. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told.
And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. New England trying to get a place on offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Straight ahead at Stevenson.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now back to throw. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. And this offense on 3rd down today, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
He'll get this into the hands of Stevenson.
And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Stevenson.
Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. Left side, Cook. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Here's Cook again.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now Goff. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got this?
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Chris Board
able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. So the Patriots now trailing 10-3. 1:53 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
He's back to throw.
He'll get this underneath to Stevenson.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll look to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Back to throw. Wide open receiver complete.
Still on his feet.
And finally taken down at the 4-yard line.
Now 1st and goal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's
the decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
as expected. They're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
And he is going to have a Colts first down, and that should be the one that finishes this game off.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're
today. From Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And when you watch Kenny Pickett play, you see a young man who got better every season in college and really blossomed in his final campaign, took his game to a new level, and made him a first-round pick in the NFL. He's the type of kid who can beat you with his mind, beat you with his arm, and occasionally with his legs. A tough, skilled performer. Kenny Pickett, he's got some moxie to him.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down at 7. First carry for Najee Harris.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you've got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage. And that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Able to push it. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. And it's picked up by the Steelers. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punch coming in, I don't have a return punch, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peak to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not, but sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
They'll get this out wide to Eckler.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll make it second down. Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15.
They'll drop to throw.
He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
Do you almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Pickett working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Pickett looking to throw on 2nd down.
They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Looking to throw. Pickett. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
A good start to the drive here. That's caught out on the left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's complete to Diggs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. 2nd and 1.
Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. They'll look to throw again.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On 2nd down, Eckler. And he is going to wind up losing yardage here. As that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
We're scoreless after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Hook up of 15 yards there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Back to throw again. And that'll be incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They're going to look to throw. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line.
Back to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. Touchdown Broncos. Tyreek Hill. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Broncos post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So a nice drive put together there. They go 75 yards in 9 plays.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill.
Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
And now, oh boy, this is a bit of a surprise, to be kind. They accepted the holding penalty, so wipe out the interception, and their defense will stay on the field. Okay.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
He'll drop to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in his first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Now 3rd down and 7. Pickett back to throw.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it.
That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Boswell's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Broncos 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up a throw. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the 1st half.
Ready, 45, 1.
They'll look to throw. Touchdown! Greg Dulcich in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Broncos will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So that one, an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this 1st half. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this 1st half. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you down to Orlando, past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here are the Broncos to take over on offense. They were losers a week ago to Baltimore, but they lead things here as they start 1st and 10.
Come on, set, yellow, 43.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get this one to Patrick. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw. And Diggs has it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the 1st half and now 7 on the game.
Down, red, 38.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now back to throw. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 38-yard line. They'll look to throw here. Short throw caught by Dulcich. call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
This 2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
2nd and 5. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Keanu Benton, the one who got in to bury him.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He dumps it to Eckler underneath.
5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get. Keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Now a first down carry for Harris.
And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 2nd and 5. Pickett now to throw off the play fake.
He hits his target, Lockett. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 39. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
Pickett now on first down. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
A first carry for Samaje Perine. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Running on first down, Eckler. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and 8. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, Diggs, what a catch. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Eckler will take it in. Touchdown, Denver.
And that right there is the definition of a statement drive. You're in the 4th quarter, trying to get to the finish line, and here they were able to hold the ball for a long time and move it down the field. And how about them finishing it off with the touchdown run? Winning football 101? Check that box.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to boot it away, Riley Dixon. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often run.
And that's caught inside the 35. Now they got to get to the line quickly.
Pickett to throw on 1st down. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth.
And quickly they get to the line.
Looking to throw, Pickett.
Johnson with a completion over the middle.
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. From the gun, here's Pickett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. So give him the yardage on the pass and half the distance to the goal line.
Because they're inside the 30, so now you don't march off the full 15, right? You have half the distance to the goal.
But it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game.
Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Broncos will take over possession here up at the 44.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the 2nd half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a 2nd half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just
Today, from Lincoln Finance.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can...
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Throwing, Prescott.
He finds his man, Pollard.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Third and short yardage, Prescott.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. First down, Prescott. Forced out to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Here's Prescott.
Short pass taken in by Schoonmaker.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
Second down, Prescott.
Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line.
A give to Pollard running left.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The Cowboys come in looking for win number 8 on the year. And they come in off a loss last time out, but they're still in the midst of a good stretch here, CD. Winners of 7 of their last 9.
And you have to believe that this is a pretty angry bunch. They only put up 3 points in their last game. I would expect them to be in better form here after a serious week of practice.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Prescott.
That is caught by Lamb. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Prescott. It's complete to Hopkins. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Prescott. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Jawan Bentley, the one to get in and finish off the play. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
Here comes 3rd down at 7. Prescott to throw it. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So on 4th down, Prescott off and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Smith, the man in motion left. Now they'll fake it there on the jet sweep, and instead, here's Swift. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Now 2nd quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. He'll drop to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The Eagles send out their punter now. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. Fights loose. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. 2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys.
And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4.
Now Prescott. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he'll get this down to the 40. Pollard, he'll take it up the gut. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's Pollard again. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
And Cooks has it over the middle. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw. Prescott. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
Pollard is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL, so they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and 1. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw again.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it's 2nd down. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. It was a strong first half for running back Tony Pollard. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
So here are the Cowboys to take over. They lost last week. Actually, not only did they lose, they were shut out, but they've got the lead here right now. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
Second half begins with a run by Pollard.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. No surprise this offense would be able to convert. They're currently 2nd in the league in first downs, and they pick up one here.
Yeah, not a stat that we talk about a heck of a lot, but it's a vital one. And in this case, it's really vital because what does it do? Keeps their defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run left with Pollard. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now Prescott. Throw complete right side to Cooks.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Prescott from the gun.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked out at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
They were just trying to give their offense a little more room down near their own goal line, but this is just going to make things worse.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw now in his own end zone.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down they go Montgomery. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime, but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Dallas offense set for this next drive.
And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here's Prescott. Over the middle. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
On 1st and 10, Prescott.
Swinging this out for Pollard.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Prescott down. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
78 yards on the ground here for Swift. He's got a first down as well.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now back to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he's brought down. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Looking to throw.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
A lot of ground to cover. 2nd and 22.
They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over.
Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Prescott on first down. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now a give here to Pollard.
And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield.
So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. It'll be a handoff to Pollard.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Pollard going to try the right side. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Running right, it's Pollard.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
So a big one coming here for Brandon Aubrey.
This to perhaps salt this one away. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 1-score game as the lead will hold at 6. So now the Eagles down by 6. A little over a minute to go. And a missed field goal gives them new life as they come up in a 1-score game on 1st and 10. But things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll look to throw.
That's caught. It's Flowers.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
But the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Here's 1st and goal.
Back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory. Elliott now to add the extra point. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Elliott on for the extra point. And they have got the lead. Just a 4-play drive that time.
And it's capped off by the touchdown and the ever-critical extra point. So it is a 1-point lead here in the final minute of action. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Dak. Completes to Njoku.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. One last shot now for Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Eagles, they pick up win number 4 on the campaign as they emerge victorious here.
And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Commanders.
Meanwhile, for Dallas, it's loss number 3 for them on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.